Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I felt like I haven't done one of these in a while, but we got just a regular Beatles update. Just been waiting for a few things to come in the mail to show you some stuff to make a pretty decent video. So I got a few 45s and a couple LPs, all Beatles, not even a solo Beatles here. And we're just going to go straight into it. And I have four 45s here. And these are all going to be from Germany. These are the ones I've been kind of waiting in the mail for. And if you've seen my other videos, you know that I'm trying to collect a lot of the German 45s right now. So this one we got Twist and Shout and Boys from 1963 on the nice green Odeon label. And most of these records were in fairly good shape, I would say, which is always a good plus. But, yeah, just another early single to check off on the list. But now we got some picture sleeves here, and we have Cry for the Shadow and Why on the Polydor label there. And this kind of goes along with the Ain't Sweet picture sleeve, which has a red kind of background, almost kind of mushroom type Beatles heads there. So it's kind of interesting, but yeah, there you go. All right, next up we got the Ballad of John and Yoko and Old Brown Shoe, and this one's going to be on the Apple label. And this one actually came out. This one came out in 1969 as well. And whoever the seller was gave me some nice sleeves to put them in. They're poly-lined, and the dark sleeve goes well with the Apple label, as in kind of like some of the albums did in the UK on Apple label. So I thought that was kind of neat, and very nicely packaged and well presented. So I appreciated that a lot. And we're going to be on to the last 45, probably my favorite picture here. It just came out in 1972. It is All Together Now with Hey Bulldog. There's some writing there, unfortunately, but I just kind of like the cartoon picture of it. And then, let's see, we got some advertisement on the back. Got John Lennon there. And it is on, again, the Apple label with All Together Now as the A side, and Hey Bulldog on the B side. And this one looks like hardly played. Really, really nice. So can't wait to listen to that when I get back home. So that does do it for the 45s. And then next up I have the Beatles LPs, and these are just some finds throughout a couple months that I've been going to some stores every once in a while, and finally found something to pick up. So this one's a little bit of an interesting one. This one's from Holland, and it kind of looks like a bootleg, but this is kind of an official release, I believe. Let's see if I can get some more information on it here. But this came out in 1985, and here is the track listing on it, and it's on the Masters label. Just kind of interesting. I don't really know a whole lot about this album, other than I thought it was a bootleg, but I looked it up and it's an official release, and has some early stuff on it, and the record seems to be in good shape. Here, let's see if I can pull it up. So this looks like a compilation of the Star Club recordings from 1962, even though it says from 1960 to 62. This is just from 1962, and it says on the jacket and the label, I'm going to sit right down and cry, is actually I Saw Her Standing There. So there's a couple misprints, I guess, on it. But yeah, interesting little record here. And I also got this next one from the same place I just showed, and it's the Beatles Yellow Submarine song track. And I have this one on the yellow vinyl, but this one is just the plain black vinyl version. And when I looked this up later, I actually found out this is the 2005 reissue, so even a little bit of a more different pressing. But from all the reviews or comments I saw on Discogs, it's supposed to be very good sounding. And then this kind of came out in the Europe area. Yeah, I think the only way to tell this is a reissue from 2005 is in the numbers in the dead wax. So, pretty happy with the sound quality there, and I really enjoy the gatefold on this album, so I want to show it. There you go. Looks really nice. So now I got one on yellow vinyl, probably just to keep as kind of a collector's type item, and then I probably got a plain copy that I will enjoy listening to. Alrighty, so we got two more albums here. And this next one came from just a local record store. And I bought one of these before from them. Not this particular record, but this particular pressing. And it is another record club pressing with the 3 dashes on the back. And of course, this is Yesterday and Today. And this record club pressings on the lime green label, and you can tell that this is a record club pressing from the 3 lines on the cover, and on the matrix or on the catalog number it has the number 8 instead of, I believe, an X. So that's kind of easy way to tell. And these are a little bit more of a rarer pressing, so they're a little bit more expensive, but the overall condition of this album was pretty good, and they had a fair price on it. And I really enjoy just collecting a lot of the variations of this album in particular anyway, so I thought it was pretty cool. So while I pack up this one, I have one more record to show. And one of my friends who has a record store where he lives at, sent me a couple pictures of some Beatles albums, and I told him to pick one up for me. And it is the White Album, and as you can see, it's pretty beat up. There's some tape here, just kind of grimy and gunky, but it wasn't expensive at all. But I believe the cover doesn't really go with the records, but the records are the pressings that I'm looking for. Again, I'm kind of collecting different pressings and variations. I'm just kind of the US albums. So since this has a number, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be an earlier cover, but the records are later pressings, which I'll show here. There we go. So here is the label, and I don't know if you're going to be able to tell, but it has the all rights reserved on the rim text right at the bottom there. And that means it's from 1975 is when that series was released, and I didn't have that pressing, and he was able to pick it up for me, so I appreciate that from him. And I actually traded him a couple solo records that I had a couple duplicates of it, so he could listen to those, and then pretty much an even trade value wise. So there's side 3 and 4. So good to have another White Album in the collection, and another pressing knocked off the list. So that about wraps up this quick Beatles update and finds. I'll probably have another Beatles update coming out soon. It's kind of like a mini record road trip, I would say. Was going to Indiana for one of my best friend's wedding, and I wasn't really expecting to be able to go to a record store, but found some time. I'll talk about that in the next video. Went to a very cool record store, and they had some nice different variations and pressings of Beatles US albums, so that'll be coming up soon. So I hope you enjoyed this video and look out for that one. And thanks for watching.